Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage Action is a third-person stealth shooter. At the time this game came out, 3D design was still very new, and designers had to think of how to portray 3D environments in their games. Games like the still popular Mario 64, which released in June of 1996, and Tomb Raider, which released in October 1996, had already ventured into the 3D space. So, just 3 years later, designers didn't have to reinvent the wheel when working on Metal Gear Solid. However, while the camera may work differently in Metal Gear Solid and may not be original, it is a seamless and intuitive experience for the player. This is my logical deconstruction of the camera in Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage Action. The camera functions in 5 states: third-person normal, third-person higher, third-person fixed, third-person fixed wall press, and first-person mode. My estimations for measurements is based on the canon height of the game's main character, which is 182 centimeters and is revealed in the game. Third-person mode is activated by 4 states: normal, higher view, fixed, and wall pressed view. Normal mode. Normally, the camera rests about 6 meters above the player character, which would be about 100 Unreal units. The camera follows their movements as they progress through the game. This is pretty consistent throughout the game and only changes under certain conditions. When the player is in certain wider spaces, like the helipad shown, the camera will zoom out to 3 to 4 additional meters, or 300 to 400 Unreal units if the game was made in Unreal, allowing the player to view more space, in this case allowing the player to watch the spotlights they are avoiding. Other modes of view with the camera are fixed and a wall press camera. Another state the camera functions in is a fixed position. This happens when the player is in specific areas and when the player is in a vehicle. As shown, the camera is fixed behind the truck facing the player at a 90-degree angle, allowing the player to see only the interior of the truck. Another instance when the camera appears to be fixed is when the player leans against a wall and slides upon it. When the player gets about 0.3 meters, about 17 Unreal units away from the edge of the wall, the camera will face the player character at a 90-degree angle, allowing the player to see around corners for enemies. The first-person mode camera can be activated by 2 states, with item or weapon and free look. The player can press and hold the button for first person and enter free mode, allowing the player to view the player character's surroundings by rotating the analog stick. When using certain items like the sniper rifle, or weapons and items like the sniper rifle, Stinger missile, binoculars, and camera, the player can also look around via the player character's first-person perspective. This works similarly to the first-person free mode, however the only difference is the camera is locked in first-person mode, while the items and weapons are equipped. Thank you for watching, have a nice day.